Up next on LionTV, we have Parker with a story over the Elected Dead competition, Landon with the art gallery,
and me, Addie Butler, here to tell you about your weekend weather. All that and more, LionTV starts now. Hi, I'm Hannah Shoei.
And I'm Joseph Doak. Let's get right into some announcements.
If you are a child, grandchild, or great-grandchild of an American Legionnaire in good standing of 2 or more consecutive years, please see Miss Cleveland in the Guidance Center for a scholarship opportunity.
Congratulations to the cast and crew of Into the Woods for a great performance on November 7th to the 9th. They had a great turnouts for their matinee and both of their evening performances. Thanks to everyone who showed their support.
Have you ever visited the art alley in the downtown square?
I sure haven't, but Landon has a beautiful package over the art alley.
Art alley started off as an eyesore to the downtown area here in Searcy. Think Idea Studios began a project to revamp the area. We got with Matt Faulkner and an artist, Erica Lohr, to get their insight.
The Art Alley was one of the projects of the Think Art project. We kind of identified that space as a kind of an eyesore for the town, an underutilized space, and so we thought, hey, that could be a really cool feature for the town, both to kind of rehab an eyesore area, but also encourage nightlife downtown.
So many different people with so many different backgrounds and ideas can make it, and it's always different and interesting.
It was just a project that we took on, and we wanted to engage a bunch of different artists in the community, give them a space where they could express themselves.
I like to express my simplicity through art. I like doing calligraphy, and I'm a perfectionist, so I always want it clean cut and simple.
The very first month that we kicked it off, we had just 6 artists participate, but within 4 months, we had up to 90 artists sign up and participate. And now it's kind of a destination. People come from all over the state to see it, and we actually have different communities all around Arkansas now installing their own art alley because they've seen the success that Searcy has had.
Art Alley is open to anyone who's interested.
You just fill out the form. If you go to the Think Art Project Facebook page, there's a link right at the very top. You just click on that and it takes you to a Google form and you can sign up. You just fill out your information and some examples of your artwork, and then once you're accepted, you get a lanyard to wear while you're out there so we know you have permission, and it's really open to anybody.
Many people that come don't realize the effect that art can have on them.
Art is extremely powerful. We've seen this become very important to smaller towns throughout Arkansas and also across the nation, because smaller towns, they typically don't really have a tourism draw, but through art you can tell a story.
It helps me center myself, and it's something that I can control, so it's nice to be able to express what I believe and things I enjoy, like when I paint Bible verses or Disney cartoons. It's just something that can't be replaced in my life.
Art Alley is a great opportunity for people to come up with ideas and ways to express who they are through art. If you ever have the opportunity to check out Art Alley, you can go visit the downtown area. Let's send things back to the news desk.
Wow, Landon, Art Alley looks gorgeous.
Any student interested in participating in an American Legion Department oratorical contest, please see Mrs. Cleveland in the Guidance Center.
In Fort Smith, an early morning house fire in western Arkansas left a 3-year-old girl dead and 4 other people were injured. Police responded shortly after 3 a.m. on Tuesday. The Fort Smith Police Department says 3 other children were life-flighted to a hospital with life-threatening injuries, while their mother is in intensive care at a Fort Smith hospital. No names have been released, and police say more details will be released following an investigation. The cause of the fire is not yet known.
An Arkansas County judge has sentenced a television reporter to 3 days in jail for recording a hearing in a homicide case. The Arkansas Democrat-Gazette reports that Benton County Circuit Judge Brad Karen sentenced KNWA reporter Nakira Amaraji on Tuesday. Karen found her in contempt of court during Makiro Torres' capital murder proceeding last month. Amaraji says she recorded the proceedings simply to take note to ensure accuracy. Amaraji also testified that she worked at stations in St. Paul and Phoenix, where reporters could make audio recordings in courtrooms.
In national news, a career Army officer on Donald Trump's National Security Council testified Tuesday he was duty-bound to object to the president's clearly improper phone call seeking Ukrainian investigations of U.S. Democrats. Republicans answered him with doubts about his loyalty to the United States.
I'm thinking about going clubbing in Vegas this weekend. Do you know if the weather's going to hold up?
You clubbing? I don't see you as a clubbing in Vegas kind of guy.
Well, I am. Maybe Addie knows what the weather's going to be like.
Good afternoon, Cersei. Hi, I'm Addie Butler here to bring you your local weather updates. Today you'll have rain with a high of 54, your rain at 90% chance, winds going north-northeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour, your humidity at 95%, and your sun rose at 6:48 a.m. Now on to tonight. Tonight you'll have showers with a low of 40, your rain at 40% chance, your winds going north at 5 to 10 miles per hour, humidity at 98%, and your sun set at 4:57 p.m. Now on to the almanac. In the last 7 days, your average high temperature has been 71 degrees with your low temperature being 14. Your monthly average of precipitation is 5.15 inches, and your month to date is 3.19 inches. Now let's take a look at the 5cast. Saturday, you'll have partly cloudy skies, high of 54, low of 32, and a 10% chance of rain. Sunday, you'll have sunny skies, high of 57, low of 36, and a 10% chance of rain. Monday, you'll have mostly sunny skies, high of 62, low of 46, and a 20% chance of rain. Tuesday, you'll have sunny skies, high of 62, low of 41, and a 40% chance of rain. Wednesday, you'll have AM showers, high of 54, low of 36, and 40% chance of rain. You know, I'm not liking it getting dark so early.
I'm not either.
Yeah, it makes me pretty tired.
All right, let's see what we're having for lunch today. Breaded steak fingers, teriyaki chicken, Asian style rice, egg roll, chicken and vegetable mashed potatoes, cream gravy, broccoli with cheese, dragon punch, Texas toast, golden delicious apple, milk variety, and fruit cocktail.
Be sure to thank our lunch ladies for all the hard work they put into making our food.
BMI assessments for 10th grade will be December 2nd. If you want to opt out and did not receive a form, please see the nurse. All 10th grade students will be screened unless a written refusal is received. No phone calls will be accepted.
Any high school junior who plans on enrolling in college in the fall in 2021 and is an American citizen or legal permanent resident is eligible to apply for the Calvin Coolidge Scholarship. All applicants must be completed online and submitted by 5 p.m. Eastern Time, January 16th.
Have you heard of Wake the Dead?
Not sure, but Parker Staggs knows all about it.
Arkansas SPO is a statewide group of people that have competitions to compete against each other to be the loudest in the state. Since the season is over, I was able to talk to Parker Ryan to get an inside look on the loud side.
Got a meter that we put on typically it goes on passenger side floorboard, and it meters decibel levels, and whoever's loudest obviously gets first place, and then second and third, and the louder you are, the better you are, I guess.
Some people join car audio teams and some just have them for their own convenience.
I started about early last year with 2 low quality subs, and then I met a couple people that I didn't know at the time, and they had some higher quality items that were for sale, and that's where it all started.
Believe it or not, most people spend over thousands of dollars making their car audio system as loud as they can possibly be.
I mean, every brand has different levels of quality that they're looking at. More expensive typically can be the higher quality. Normally the people in the SPO world go to the top end of their companies that they prefer.
People all over the state come to meter their vehicles to measure how loud they are and upgrade their systems. When it comes to making car audio systems louder, the sky's the limit. Well, at least the meter is. Let's send things back to the news desk.
Thanks, Parker. I wonder who the Razorbacks are playing this weekend.
Well, Sammy D has sports for us.
Good afternoon, Cersei High School. I'm Sammy D, here to bring you your local and national sports updates. In local news, today your Searcy Lions play their first playoff game against the Pine Bluff Zebras. We talked to Johnson Guthrie to get his opinion on this upcoming game.
I feel like we're gonna go in there pretty humble about it because a lot of people in the community just talking about how we blew them out 44-6 last time. So the whole team's really just been focusing how the playoffs is a whole different animal, and we can't go in there with big heads about it. We take it 1 week at a time, so we're preparing from an offensive standpoint of how they cover our receivers and how they play their box basically. And then on offensively or defensively, I heard that they have a whole new offense because they lost their quarterback, so they're preparing for the dead tee, what Mount Home ran. So just preparing for the run, the Wildcat formation, and whatever they do.
Searcy has went 9-1 overall and 6-1 in conference. Please wish them the best of luck this Friday. The girls basketball team has started the season 2-0, scoring a win of 39-33 against Benton on Tuesday. Congratulations. Their next game is against Watson Chapel on Monday. In national news, Levon Bell, running back of the New York Jets, blasted the NFL in a tweet Wednesday for testing him for human growth hormone 5 times in the last 10 weeks. Bell stated that he had been pulled out of 2 consecutive practices in July for drug tests and that all the tests were completely random. Quote, "I'm not about to keep allowing y'all to stick me with those dirty needles," Bell stated. The Arkansas Razorbacks have a game this Saturday against LSU, who currently stand 10-0. The Razorbacks unfortunately aren't doing as well, standing 2-8. Well, Searcy, that's about all we have for your sports news this week. Let's send back to the news desk.
Thanks, Sammy, for those sports updates.
Well, that wraps up today's episode of LionTV.
If you missed any episodes, be sure to go to our YouTube channel and subscribe to Searcy High LionTV.
And remember to follow us on Twitter at LionTV, Instagram at Searcy LionTV, and Facebook at Searcy High LionTV.
And go check out our Zach Carter story on how a football team is preparing to win the playoff game tonight. Signing off, I'm Joseph Dope.
And I'm Hannah Shoei. Stay saucy, Searcy.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with the sauce, all right?